Hi friends, this is Amy. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a creative journal spread using new washi tape from the Washi Tape Shop. They sent me a bunch of stuff recently and I wanted to use this one. I've used it in a couple of places but haven't shared so far. But I wanted to use it today with all of you in a fun creative journal spread. So we'll see where it goes, but let me just share with you. This is so cute. It comes in a 3-pack. This is like the red theme, and I thought that was really nice with this month being Valentine's month. So we're going to use that as well as a couple of other things. Let me just show you the other themes really quick though, because these are so cute. They are out now. You can use my code, which I'll list down below, as well as my link if you choose to shop. But it does come in this 3-pack, and it is oh so cute. Look at these like minty pink themes, like so fun. Just love coffee and tea things. Always give me all the pastries and hot beverages and all of that kind of stuff. And then there's this one, which is like blues, and you've got your little watercolors and notebooks and all that kind of stuff. Just so pretty. Anyways, I love it. Thank you so much, Washi Tape Shop. These are so cute. And we are going to go ahead and get started. We will use more supplies than just this. So let me show you what else we're going to use. All right, so I also have this washi tape that is a script font and goes horizontal. I love this one. And I have 3 small washi tapes that I've picked up over the years. I think these might be from Happy Planner. This I got at Kroger, Fred Meyer here, but Kroger brand. So I don't really know where that's from other than it was in the supermarket. Then I also have all these little cutouts, and we'll look at those. Think about adding one of those in as well. And then I have this also from Washi Tape Shop that has also been released recently, and it's got all these girls on it. So I thought we could add a girl or two into the spread as well. So let's go ahead and get started and kind of figure this out. Normally I love to do Dutch door spreads, and I might still do that, but I'm not sure where this is going yet. So this is where we currently are. And I love this Dutch door spread. So we are going to move on from there and do something. I don't know if it'll be a Dutch door or not. I'm just going to kind of think about it for a minute and then come back together with y'all and get started. Okay, I sort of have an idea in my head, but actually don't really, but we're just going to go with it. I picked out these 2 because these are really pretty. So I also grabbed all my distress ink stuff. I don't know if I'll use it or not, but I've got it just in case. You know what I think I might do is make these pink to go pinky red to go with this. So let's go ahead and just do that. Okay, so we're going to move this out of the way and lay this down on a piece of paper because it's going to get messy. And we will pick out some colors. So just looking at this, we'll do a little bit of the Fired Brick Distress ink, but also more pinky and just getting in that color. I think the Spun Sugar actually is really close to that. Maybe Abandoned Coral instead of the Fired Brick, just because Fired Brick is really red. Okay, so we'll just kind of do those and make this colorful before we really get started with anything else. Okay. So this one's a really light color, and I have to be careful so that I don't rip the little cutout here, because it would be really easy to rip and mess up. So I'm trying to get this one down first because I can't really put this one over the other colors. I can put the other colors over this if I put too much of this one down. So yeah, this color is really nice and light and pretty. But I think this will help it pop off the page too. Unless I want to add some scrapbook paper underneath or something too, which I hadn't thought of until this moment. So I'm not sure. But anyways, this creative journal I write in, I use it just like a diary, and then make it really creative and pretty though, because part of it is that it's a creative outlet for me. So we'll see where this goes. I'm really not sure yet what I'm doing with it, but I knew I wanted to use these in a creative journal spread and do something really interesting with it. Okay. Alrighty. I sort of want to make this a window. How would I do that though? I'm trying to think. Okay, I have an idea. And it would be very artsy, and I'd have to write around it later because it would be taking up a lot of writing space, or it would be a less functional spread and I'd use more space to write. And I usually do like one side writing, another side for the next day, and so on, but it might be like I use up a whole space for it. Okay, we finished the distressing part. So let's just get these back away. One thing I'm really bad at while filming is just throwing things everywhere and then having so much to clean up later. Okay, so trying to keep a little cleaner. Now, where is my pencil? Here it is. So window up top, window down at the bottom, window in the middle. Probably in the middle is best. So I'm just marking this middle spot, and I am going to cut out just past that so that maybe I can glue this down so that you can see through to the next page. Okay. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna see how it works. Okay, I need my cutting board, which again, losing things always. Here it is. This is sized for a Cricut Joy, but it fits perfectly. So we're gonna do it like this. And I have this gyro cut, which I use for anything that is curved. And it works really well. It's not as good at these straight lines, but I'm improving day by day. It just takes practice. Okay. Okay, so it's really kind of a not straight, as you can see. Like, it's not perfect, but I think when we kind of glue it down, it's gonna be okay. So let's just take a look real quick. See, look at that. And then if you have like something behind it, you see through. Let's just put this back. See? So if we put a girl and some of the stickers back there, that could look really pretty. Okay, so let's see what it looks like from this side, because I don't have two of these windows to do from the other side. Oh, Oh my gosh, because I'm doing the window, I have to distress ink this side too. Oh, okay. Things I realize before I glue things down. That's good. That's good. Okay. I think this is going to be really cool, you guys. But I am super glad I figured this out before I tried to glue this down. Okay, let's see. We also had the Kish Flamingo. So let's get that one in. Oh, this is going to be so cool. I'm so glad that worked out with what was in my head. And then Abandoned Coral. You can get these in larger sizes, but I've never found that I needed that much because I just do little bits here and there. One day I would like to upgrade and get a whole bunch of Distress Oxides, but I just haven't yet. So this is what I've got. Okie dokie. Done with the Distress inks, and now it should be pretty cool when it flips to this side. Yeah, just a nice little pink thing. This is gonna need something. Maybe we can figure out a frame for it or add some ink or something. But before I glue this in, let's start doing the rest of it. I would love to put this here and then add some to the other side where it's not gonna show through. So I'm not gonna have it come all the way over like this. So maybe we'll start by putting some here. Let me get some glue. So I could not find my own little tiny glue things that I have. I need to reorganize. So I grabbed my daughter's Elmer's glue and put the tiniest dab on this extra piece of paper and grabbed a little toothpick. And that is how we are going to do this today, because that is pretty silly, but it is going to work. And again, while I'm dabbing the glue on, we are going to protect the table and just kind of put it in a couple of places. It doesn't need to be everywhere. Oh no! You probably saw that happening and were like, don't push the journal into that. Whoops. Oh well, cleaned it up. Sometimes life is messy. Okay, so I'm just putting it a little bit on there. And pressing it down right there. And let's see. Need a little bit more over on this side. Okay. Nice, and we'll go ahead and cut that and then put the rest of it on the other side. Okay, so that's really nice. That'll dry. Let's do the other side. And then this part will actually be a lot easier than getting this one on. So this one I'm kind of just trying to get the whole edge of it, now that I know how far I'm going. This is a lot more intensive than my normal spreads, I think just because of the gluing, but it is a fun experiment. I always love trying new creative things. I think it's fun to expand on how you create, because for me, creativity is self-care and mental health, and just doing all of that really brings me a lot of peace and joy, and trying new things just is fun. Okay, so we'll pick it up at this point and go glue it down. Okay. 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 That looks pretty good. Woohoo, let's move these to the side and get the other one glued down so that all the things can just be done being glued. We can let them dry as we work on the next part. Okay, so as I said, this one should be easier because we are going to just line it here. I could have used the Elmer's glue itself and gone around it, but typically that would be a little bit thicker, and I don't want a ton of glue here still. I don't want it to seep out everywhere. Okay, so this glue is going to go a little bit past where we need, so I'm just going to wipe up what we don't need once it is done. Okay. Okay, and that's what we've got. So we will need to like do a frame once this is dried. Stay down. Okay, so while that dries, let's just start kind of thinking through everything. We have these washies still, this one of course, which is the main thing, and this, but we do want some space to write and things like that. So I was thinking of creating some boxes using these. So let's just go ahead and do that so that we have the space that we're going to actually write in each of the days. So let's see, this is going to get covered up. So let's put a box here and take up most of the bottom of the space. This one's curling up, so let's pull it down a little bit. Okay. So I'm actually going to just make the full box like this. It'll be a little bit faster to line it all up and then trim it. That's working well, good. Okay. So that's what the boxes are going to look like for like journaling. And I can also write outside of it too, but just saving a little bit of space for writing will help kind of organize my thoughts in terms of where I can put the rest of the designs. You may have just heard my kid upstairs. You cannot keep them from being silent. They are playing. Okay, that is gonna match perfectly with this. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I don't want a ton of boxes though. Maybe we'll put another box up here. Ooh, I want to try something. Will this bend? Will the thin washi bend? That is the question. What do you think? Is this gonna work, you guys? Is that gonna work as the frame? Oh my goodness, if this stays. Okay. Whoa. Wild. Okay. This is a new idea. Okay, we'll obviously need to trim that, but look at that. A window frame. Huh. Okay. I realize now this video might get very long, you guys, but that's okay. I'll cut out parts where I'm quiet or thinking for too long, but there might be a lot of chatting and a lot of crafting in this one. Okay. Look at that window frame. That's pretty cool. Move that over just a tiny bit. Oh no, stay. Stay. Okay. That is cool looking. Okay. I don't think we need it on that side. Now the question is, do I want this? Yes, I do. I don't know if I do, you guys. I don't think I want the box. I think I want it to be more free for all. Okay, we're gonna pull these up and get started on the rest of it. Okay. So instead, we are gonna just add this in because I love using this as like filler and like base level. Then we'll put this one here, just as kind of like a starter. And then I will use this washi also to go like across the bottom. I always push things into the crack if I'm having it go across the page. Okay. And when I'm creating these spreads that go across multiple pages, I love to make them sort of even. So like I put this down here you can't even see that. I put this down here and that one up here. So because I just rolled this washi across there, I'm going to put this at the top too. Alrighty. All right. So now what we want to do is create the center sections where this is going to be. And so we are going to use girls and we are going to use these. So let's do this one first and then that one. So I think she's going to be really great back there, but I think we might want her on some paper so that we can get some other stuff around her. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that out real quick. I'm just using the paper we already used because we can repurpose things, and it's just not the side with the pink on it. Okay, so what I also want before I place her down officially is to figure out where some of these little florals are going, because I am going to put them on this. Like this one, I think would go really nicely right here. And this is the same one, so we are going to put it over here to kind of cover up the same spot so that they're sort of taking up the same space. All right. And we're going to put that little one there. And this has fruit and cherries on it, but that's okay. We'll put it like that. So we'll grab another of the fruit and cherries one because we're going to put it just on the back side because some of it is sticking over, and it won't stick over the exact same, but it'll at least be kind of in the same spot and work pretty well. And then, because I've kind of been matching each side, we'll go ahead and put this flower here as well. Okay, so that worked pretty well. Let's just put her back here. We want to make sure we put her somewhere where her face is in. And I think I want some kind of background for her. So I'm just thinking about what that could be, because these are going to go around the spread, just not in the window itself. So I think we're just going to do a little swatch of the distress inks, because I think that'll be really pretty. So we're just gonna go like So this is the light one, the super light color. I'm just kind of putting it across the whole window so I know where to work with. And then I'll add in some other colors throughout as well. So I may have to glue down this little washi tape because it keeps trying to pop up, but it's still pretty cute. Okay. We're going to call that good. I don't need the other color in there as well because there's just a lot of color on the spread now. We'll add some on the other side to make it even, as I mentioned. And we're going to go ahead. I really like that placement. So we're going to put her there, and her foot will be over that too, which is quite nice. So I'll go ahead and get some double-sided tape on her, and then we'll double check the placement. Okay, so foot's going to be down like this. Yeah. Perfect. We've got her there. That looks really sweet. Okay, so now let's do this side, and then we'll be ready for actually putting down like the main point of this spread. Okay. And there will be plenty of room to write, like, you know, all through here. I feel like I'm going to have lots and lots of space. I could even write through the window because ultimately this is my journal and I want to write and things like that, but I may not. I don't know yet. Okay, we're going to do the picked raspberry this time instead of the other one and see how that one looks. We'll just start in the middle and kind of work our way out. Work our way down a little, just a little. Cool. Okay, so slightly different color variations on the two pages. And then the girl that we'll choose for over there. Just thinking about colors. Ooh, this one's red, but it's a different color red. I feel like this one goes better. So we're gonna use her and do the same thing where we're gonna put her on the paper. Alrighty. I love trying new things. So this is really fun to do. It also takes a little bit longer to think through because it's not my normal Dutch door type of spread. I mean, it does have a Dutch door because technically we call anything that has a cutout in it a Dutch door. But it's definitely different than my norm. Okay, put her over here. We can't even see her face, so, but I still would like her face to be like lined up where a window is. Do we want her on that side? Or do we want her on this side this time? I think I like her over here. So that's where we'll put her. Okay. Okay, so again, making sure her face, even though we can't see her face is where I want it to be. So cool and cool. And now we decorate. All right. So we've got all these things. Let's just start like by kind of decorating over here. I've got the piece of tape here covering these, so I'm going to pull that up really quick. All right, and I've got the polka dots here, so I'm going to pull these polka dots over here, just for some balance. Do I want a little bit to come through, or is that too big compared to her? Let's put it up here instead. Put this one down here. Oh, it's covering her foot. Is that a little weird? I love how easy these washi tape stickers are to move around. Okay, look at that. All right, so thinking about what else we need to put down and what we can put down, let's put the little cake right here because that's cute. And maybe a little cupcake with it as well for like a little baked goods section. That looks nice. All right. So I would love to get something else down here and then something on these pages as well. So I'm just going to look at these things and kind of decide what I want to go where. See, down here, let's do some flowers. Or do I put them in here so they're, ooh, yeah. So you see them from behind. That's nice. Okay. All right, you guys, so it cut off filming. It said I ran out of storage. I always get super annoyed if that happens. So my my video editor that I use is Adobe Premiere Rush, which I love. But since I edit right now primarily on my phone, it's perfect. But the thing that happens is even when I delete things after I finish them, for some reason, it doesn't delete the phone storage of it. And so it was like, you have 115 gigabytes used in this app. And I'm like, what? There's nothing in that app right now. So I always have to delete the app and then reinstall it. And then suddenly I have all this space. So weird. But this is where we're at, and I love it. I added a little quote here. I added some extra little stuff down here to just add more to these pages. And now I'm thinking about if I need to add anything like this or if I just leave it. But what is going to happen is that every day, so like I don't even know what day. Sometime in February, I'll write the date and then write here. And then the next day, write all around it here and so on. But it's so pretty. I'm trying to think if I want to add anything else, but I feel like the spread is pretty full because I do want some space to write. So totally a different style than my normal style. As you can see, this is kind of where I've started going with things, but this was really fun to do, and I liked doing this little window. I think that turned out so well. All right, anyways, I think I'm done. Let me know what you think. I'm sorry part of it cut off. Video editing problems, video phone storage problems, but it is what it is. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.